What's going on, guys? Over the years we've made a lot of videos, and over that time we've accumulated a few keepsakes and bits of memorabilia and things that were featured in certain videos. So I thought I'd try and find a few things that we've used in really old videos and give a little bit of backstory on how we ended up acquiring them and what they were used for. So the first video that we're going to look at is the iPhone 4 destruction. So what basically happened there was that I got a new phone. I used to have an iPhone 4 and I had it for years and it was the worst thing that I ever got. And then I have my new phone, which obviously isn't that new anymore, iPhone 6s. So we figured, well, I have an old phone, why don't we just destroy it for a video like we did with my phone before that? So we did. We did all sorts of things with it. We wanted to make that video bigger than the last one. So we did all sorts of shit with it and we ended up dropping it off a big bridge and losing half of it.
Much to live for, just fucking die already.
And what I have in this box is the remnants of that phone, because when I got home after filming that video, for me the phone just wasn't in enough pieces. So I decided to take it completely to pieces, take apart everything that didn't get destroyed. And so I haven't opened this box in a long time, but like you can hear, that's pretty bad. I know that this is just like tiny shards of glass and like bits of split broken metal. So let's open this and I'm gonna try and show you the best that I can. You guys ready to see? Oh Christ, that's bad. Yeah, so I decided to just completely destroy this thing. I took apart every single piece that I could possibly imagine taking it apart and just annihilated it. Took the whole screen off, took the whole like frame apart, took every single little chip off the circuit boards, snapped the circuit boards into millions of pieces, and just broke pretty much everything that I could. So, the next thing is from a bit more of a recent video. It was when me and Kieran stayed overnight in Harden Forest, which is by Harden Castle. We found a pretty good spot that night, and it did involve moving around a little bit of barbed wire. Now, Kieran had a red bandana tied to his belt that was just hanging off, and as he walked past the barbed wire, the bandana got caught and it ripped. What Kieran ended up doing was using bits of that ripped up bandana to help build the fort that we had built for that night. And I think me and Kieran both have a piece of said bandana. But yes, this is it. It's just torn bandana essentially, but it's something that I've always kept because that is one of my favourite videos, and it was one of my favourite videos to record because it was just such a fun night. So this is where it gets a little bit more difficult to film, because the next prop is a bit bigger and it's probably going to be too big to film on this camera. So this is where I'm going to take it to a handheld camera. You might notice a little drop in quality, but I'm hoping that there isn't too much of a drop. Okay, so the frame isn't the best for this video, but it's the best I can do. This prop probably isn't going to fit in frame either. So it is from probably the biggest video on our channel, not the longest, but the longest that it took to edit. And it is my Captain America shield from the video Thor vs Captain America, obviously. Now this shield, originally when I bought it, was the colours of Captain America's shield. It was the red, the silver and the blue. I was going to do something else with it. I wanted to paint it all black, and then I decided to put the red stripes on it. It was only after I painted it that we then decided to make a Thor vs Captain America video. So I couldn't paint it back because I didn't have the paints to do it and I didn't have enough time to get them. So that's why in the video, unfortunately, it's not a real Captain America colours on the shield. It is a pain in the ass. I am going to paint it back, but on the underside it's all black. It does have the two leather straps and I have it on my wall, which is why this one's all bent up, but it does fit pretty nicely. It's made out of fiberglass, by the way, for anyone wondering, which is like the same kind of stuff that they make like kayaks and canoes and things like that, like small boats and stuff out of. So it's pretty strong. Like it's taken quite a few hits in the past, and it's not broken, it's not cracked anywhere. It's scratched pretty badly, but I mean, it's Captain America's shield. You can see some of the silver parts on it are actually from when I hit the shield in the video with the Stormbreaker that we had. I hit the shield, and the paint from the Stormbreaker is actually what is rubbed off on there and has put all the silver marks on there. So yes, that is my second sort of best prop from a video. Moving on to the last, which I think, yes, you can kind of see it. It's right there. So yeah, last but very certainly not least is the Childish banner. This video was obviously shot for the Childish competition that TGF had done a few years back. They said that they wanted like people to say Childish in the most like weird, like craziest way they could possibly think of. And so my original thought was, why don't we make a banner and hang it off the clock in town where everyone could see, and then have Frank scream at the top of his lungs. So yeah, that's what we did. I bought a huge strip of fabric and used just red spray paint to paint the Childish logo on it. And then you'll see at the bottom, it does actually have Luke's Twitch link, because that was back when like the follow Luke on Twitch meme was a big thing. But yeah, this has been on my wall probably since we recorded that video, which was years ago now, and it's not moved ever since. So yeah, there are some of the props and things that I've kept from old videos. If you want to see more stuff, let me know, drop a comment, leave a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.